Yesterday, the Prime Minister of Uganda, the Right Honourable Nabbanja, met the President of the United Nations General Assembly, Denis Francis, on the sidelines of the Non-Allied Movement Summit in Munyonyo to discuss a variety of issues aimed at strengthening the relationship between Uganda and the UN.
As I speak today, we have one member.
Nabbanja informed the UN President that Uganda is incurring heavy losses due to changes in the weather, yet the country contributes little to greenhouse gas emissions. She appealed to the UN to help developing countries access the Loss and Damage Fund and also to help with debt relief.
We used not to have floods in our country. So because of changes in environment and weather conditions, we now have started getting floods in our country. We have almost a region adjacent to Mount Elgon. We have to relocate those people at the office of the Prime Minister because a number of them had been they died because of floods. We have an area called Karamoja. That area is experiencing droughts these days. Yes, we have started experiencing droughts. And of course, you know, our emissions are not to that level that can cause all this. All these emissions come from the developed world.
Yes.
And so we want to see how our country can benefit so that we can help the global world to mitigate.
Yes.
Because for us as a country, if you support Uganda, you will have supported the whole world.
Yes.
To replant our trees, because we can give any support.
Denis Francis lauded Uganda for her efforts in development and also congratulated the country for hosting the NAM Summit. He made a commitment to support Uganda during the country's 3-year chairmanship of the Non-Aligned Movement.
Uganda will have a critical role because you are now
the chair,
taking on the chairmanship of the G77 in China. And I can commit to you that my presidency and my team and I are fully ready to support and to encourage any work and initiative that Uganda wishes to take forward that will empower the G77 and China to push back, because we will need a strong pushback to ensure that our interests are not marginalized or ignored by those who sometimes, I think, believe that the world only consists of the North.
The Prime Minister also met with the Vice President of the Republic of Turkey, Cevdet Yilmaz, to discuss matters of mutual benefit.
It is really beautiful.
Later in the day, Nabbanja also met Jalil Abbas Jilani, the Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, to chat ways of deepening relationships between the two countries, especially in trade, investment, health, education, and development cooperation.
Honorable Prime Minister, we have had historically good relations between our two countries, and that cooperative relationship extends to different fora, including in the multilateral domain. Our two countries cooperate with each other, and our positions are also are common on many issues of interest. We have noted your position, for instance, on the issue of Palestine, and we hope that these our two countries can cooperate further in the multilateral domain. Our missions can work closely on issues of common interest. And during your chairmanship of the NAM summit process for the next 3 years, we assure you of our fullest cooperation and support.
But
Thank you.
please accept.
Thank you so much.